to go. I just want to quickly your thoughts. Yay or nay on KOTOR? Should Xbox save it?
100%. That is theirs. It should have never gone anywhere else.
Facts.
Bring it in-house. Figure out who's going to make this game. Now, figure out what you want the game to be. Because my thinking is, I mean, obviously we've seen the turn-based. Yeah, give it to Obsidian. Absolutely. They made 2, right? Now, decide what you want it to be. Do you want it to be a remake in the vein of like a FF7 and turn the turn-based into hybrid action turn-based? Or make it full turn-based, but it has to be beautiful. It has to be cinematic. It has to really be a remake that stands toe-to-toe, I think, with an FF7 remake or things of that nature. It has to.
Dark Soft, let's go. Dark Soft got to do Emperor Things, Executive Order 66. They call you Dark Soft right there. And then, because I know you need, also, finish your thought, and then I want to just
so that was it. I mean, for me, yes, save it. That is yours. That is associated with you. It should have never gone anyplace else. It is time to bring that back, but you got to do it right. And you decide whether if it's turn-based or hybrid. But I think either way, it has to be a beautiful game. It has to be cinematic. It really has to bring that game back as a pure AAA, knock your socks off game.
Got you. Final question. This is your topic, so I want to let you get your ball.
Yeah.
Where were you going with the embrace of layoffs? Because I'm just going to let you get your balls off, and we're going to probably skip that.
No, go right ahead.
Yes.
You have to. Microsoft.
Yes.
Ink is dry.
Oh.
Ink is dry.
They held the bag, like King said.
It held the line.
Okay.
Time to pounce. There are some IP there. This is personally for me. Y'all need to save.
Which one?
You need to go grab up that Legacy of Kain.
Actually, you know what's funny? There's so many IPs they own that it could be a flash sale, man. That really, and even if they don't make the games, they can always license them out for movies and TV shows because that's been the new big thing.
Okay.
But I mean, you pick and choose through what IPs you want from there. See if the teams that are actually working on them have the expertise to bring out whatever type of game that is. I understand you still need the middle ground game. You still need the AA game.
A lot of loving going on this screen. I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought it was Valentine's Day in the realm for someone. But we go, this is X-rated at it. I was just joking. Woo! It's getting hot over there. Continue. Sorry.
But yeah, that's
Distracted
my thought.
by the young wolf.
It's sad. Obviously, they really overstepped. They really line stepped with this, and they took on all these IP. They took on all of these dev studios, and didn't think about what it would take to bring these things to market as viable products that people want to buy. We saw it with Gollum. We've seen it with other.
They had them stimulus checks.
Yeah, the stimulus. They were rocking. They were living above their means. You know how when you live beyond your means, you
got them stimmies, boy. You was out here. You thought you was Bibby, boy.
Oh man.
I mean, we saw it. They shut down Volition, and I'm gonna be honest. Like I did not like that Saints Row reboot.
Yep.
But Volition, give Volition the chance to go back. Don't make them scared of their old games and try to make another game in that vein. It's been long enough that I think people will accept it. But now that's dead, right? Volition's to the wind. So, yeah, man, grab up whatever IP you think can be relevant moving forward. Legacy of Kain, please. And let's see what's there. But obviously, I want these IP to come back in a real way. Some of these really do deserve to be full-on AAA games. So, I mean, if smaller dev studios make their way to some of these IP, cool. But I really do think some of this stuff can be reimagined into big budget sort of brand new things. We'll see.
All right, no doubt. All right, brother. Enjoy your
There we go.
Sunday.
It's going to be a crazy couple of weeks. I love y'all. I'll hopefully make it next week and the week after. No promises, but I love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
Love you too. Be safe.
I will certainly come on to gloat if I win.
You don't need to show up for the Crown Your Lord results.
I promise that.
All you will be doing is showing up and passing me your crowns.
All right, brother. Enjoy. Peace.
Right. Love you.
No doubt. We're going to go back to the first topic for us, which was the
actually this next year I want a crown your Lord trophy made.
Yeah, we got to do something for him. Let's see, win again.
And if you win the next year, the person that has it has to mail it
to him. Yeah, we got to take it from like how we used to do with
I'm
the
gonna
belt.
put it right here.
Yeah. You can remind people who the champ is. All right, KOTOR, Captain Saver game, Xbox. Come on, that's what we doing. KOTOR remake. King, what we doing? Should they come in there, save him?
Okay, so this is where I have a bit of conundrum done with this game, right? All right, they go in there, they save the game. The game doesn't come out to snuff. Oh, see, that's what Sony dropped it. Sony knew that it was good, and they walked away from it. The IP was poisoned because it was Microsoft's dead fruit. And then Xbox guys, some dudes that never even played the damn game. Oh, they need to go get it. You can't have another Scalebound. You can't have another Scalebound. This ain't Scalebound, boy. Like, I don't know. If it's not gonna be done in the way of Final Fantasy remake, like it's okay. Resident Evil 2 remake. That's stuff. I want stuff like that.
Okay.
If you're gonna remake something, I want you to go down to the ground. I want you to go into a great direction. I want you to see what the original plan was. Did they live up to the original plan? If they didn't live up to the original plan, how can you get to the original plan? Can you do it episodically? Can you do certain things? Because if you're going to be in Game Pass, if you're going to purchase it, you can have KOTOR as an episodic game that's inside Game Pass. Well, the same way that they do in Final Fantasy, they're breaking that joint up.
Oh, you talking about a full remake stack? Okay,
right,
my bad.
Right,
full remake
stack. That's taking give you real chunks of the first game.
I got where you go
to get to the whole. Because that's episodic. Technically, you got to wait for part 2. Final Fantasy, but I'm just like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But me personally, as a person that played KOTOR and liked the game, and I'm a fan of Dark Revan. Yeah, Malik and everybody. I'm gonna tell you, Microsoft, if you're gonna do it, don't half-ass it.
Yeah,
don't do that, because you would do more harm than good in doing that. If you're gonna do it, give it a full budget, have a studio mapped out, and bring the best technology going forward to it. Because if you mess that up, you're mud.
Yeah, I feel that. Addict, Xbox Captain Save a Game. Can they do it? Should they jump in?
I would like, here's the thing.
Maddie's pissed. He said Xbox.
If it's legal for them to do it, because I don't know if, I would assume that PlayStation's dropped all support for this game at this point. They privated the videos. Like, it does seem like they were trying to like sever the relationship they had with the company and the game. So if that has happened and Microsoft is able to jump in here and save this game, I would particularly only want it to happen if they actually fund it and find a good studio. I want them to do it in-house, or a studio that we know would do justice, like Lorraine Studios, Obsidian. If they're going to outsource this,
let them buy Lorraine Studios. You're right.
I don't want them to just throw this to anyone. If you're not going to give it, like King said, the Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 7 remake treatment, just let it go. Don't just go any further.
I want to give you all an update from Jason Schreier, because remember the talk initially in the beginning of the week where Maddie he's going to storm the Capitol when he heard it was going to be canceled. That now Jason Schreier says can't say whether the KOTOR remake will actually come out, but yes, 2 people from Saber Interactive tell me they're still on it despite recent rumors that nobody's working on the game. Saber took the project from Aspire last year, as Bloomberg reported, and then Jason says the demo wasn't egregiously bad or anything like that. The bigger issue was misalignment between all the parties about scope and how much progress they can make within a given timeline. So he's saying it's still on, don't know if it's going to come out, and he's trying to say that the demo wasn't bad, but I guess their scope was either too big and they didn't know how long it's going to take for them to make it. So now Saber has it instead of Aspire.
To me, I don't like, all that means is someone's working on. I mean, I'm sure there's people working on factions right now. Probably not many. Probably the only people working on both of these games is the people that's deciding if it gets canceled or not. So it's just like, I need to like see actual progression. Like, people, what scale? Like, because there could be so many scopes of scale that these companies could be working on. Is there literally just 2? Like, it's just, to me, if Jason Schreier is unsure if the game's going to be finished or not, the people that told him they're working on it, they're really like, they're not even sure. Because to me, if the people work on it, it's like, no, everything's good. We settled stuff. We're good. But they didn't say that to Jason Schreier because he even said he's unsure. So to me, at this point, the only people that know whether or not this game's coming out is us in the future, because even the people working on it don't know.
Yeah, so they don't know if it's actually going to come out. Yeah, they said it, but they're working on it. Now I'll jump in. Look, I'm with the overall point with Maddie and Sov that I do feel it should have never gotten here because, bro, that joint, Maddie reminded me, he has the OG Xbox. It says
only on Xbox.
It said only on Xbox. This joint was also part of the Xbox OG box art as a game that you could get with the system. So
I don't know why Microsoft let that.
Yeah, to me, this is like Mass Effect 1 energy where you had something and you know what I mean? Like you let this kind of slip through. So you should have been first. I'm kind of mad that PlayStation was able to jump through, salute the PlayStation, like see the foresight. But I will say, what the hell did Aspire show Sony that made them go, oh no, we are walking away from this completely? Go ahead, King. What you saw? What you think?
They gave him the bill.
Oh man!
They said
the
well,
scope?
they gave him the whiteboard and they said, okay, so what we have over here, this is all the stuff that we're working on and this is all the stuff that we plan to achieve. And right now, financially, what y'all have
this is the bubble we looking for.
Is this right here. But what we need to get to here is this right here. And they slid the note on the table and Jim slid it back and said,
not for that price. Not with that engine.
We won't be going forward with this relationship.
Bro, for Sony to snatch an exclusive, this should be a slam dunk.
That lets you know how broke they are. Like, y'all gonna stop playing around. Like,
why can't be the Aspire's joint was not hot?
No, it was hot. I know it was hot. Like, I you know what? Everybody sizzle real lit. Everybody sizzle real lit until you get the actual game. We saw Redfall sizzle real, and we was like, yo, that's hot. That's hot, son. Like, yo, we saw Forspoken. She was jumping around. That's hot, son.
What if they came in there and spit super ugly?
Nah, they didn't. They didn't. I know they came in there. They spit super pricey. And these dudes was like, you know how you go to take a girl out? You're going to go eat? And she started talking about going to Roof Chris. And
Roof Chris Steakhouse.
And you
that's what she accustomed to.
Yeah. I could come pick you up. She's like, nah, I'll meet you at the restaurant. Just send the Uber to get me to go to. Hell no. Like, where you at with this? You bugged out. So, like, no, we go to Cheesecake Factory. That's what's happening. That's exactly.
Where you going to Mr. Chow's?
Yeah, that's like, I want to go to Mr. Chow, Saudi. And Saudi was like, no.
Okay. So the scope, the budget. That's where you on.
It was the budget. I know these dudes, man. I know how broke they are. I know when they start sliding checks across the table. You know how when they send it right here, pay this bill, they push it right back.
Listen, this should have been a slam dunk. It's Star Wars. It is existing IP. It's a beloved. This is like you already got the foundation of the remake right there. Like I'm shocked that this didn't go down. So that is interesting. Now Saber is on it. My only issue. What's up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Imagine announcing you dating my ex. That'd come out, you couldn't afford it.
Oh man, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
Y'all couldn't go through with anything.
I got your girl.
Like, yo, I got your boo. Everybody, man, oh man, they working together now. Then you come to find out, nah, he couldn't even. They ain't even together.
He can't afford the date to keep up with the payments. Oh man, not like this.
He said, I want my hair and nails done, Sony.
King. Not like this. You are messy.
Bro, your financials tell me the truth.
So this would have went down if they could have afforded it. That's the only reason why it couldn't be because the game itself was not quality. If they can't afford it.
If Microsoft would have announced it, we know what was coming out. These dudes talk about they got stuff coming out. We don't know what's up.
You're ridiculous.
Y'all couldn't afford KOTOR.
You are ridiculous. Anyway, look, All I was gonna say is now, obviously, Saber Interactive has it. It's a new person that's gonna be taking over, a new chick, according to King, that has it. And the only thing I know is like for Xbox is, can they realistically do anything? Was there anything contractually in place that say, yo, remember when they snagged the exclusivity Sony did? Does that end with Aspire? Now that Saber has it, could somebody jump in? Could Xbox do the double dutch jump in type joint? We're gonna see. I will say I agree completely with Attic though. If Xbox is able to get involved, to me there is only one logical choice. There's only one choice who should grab this, and no disrespect, Saber Interactive. I know you guys have got the gentleman's name. I interviewed him. He's awesome. Matthew Harch. They made them NBA Playground games that I did like. But anyway, back on track. The only one who should be doing this if Xbox has control is the Black Rock. Obsidian, come to the front of the table. You did KOTOR 2. And Obsidian been known to be like, yo, is the project available? We'd love to work with whoever, whatever. Get them a licensed IP, Star Wars. I would love that to happen. If it's contractually able, if Obsidian is free, schedule-wise, they got a team, they want to do it. Joshua, hey, what's up, man? Joshua, what's up? That's me. But I think it's a slam dunk if, again, Xbox is able to. And again, no disrespect to you, Saber, but you can't play with this. It has to be quality. You can't be messing up KOTOR. I'm not saying